everyone, good day. And for anyone who's watching the recording, they're living recordings, so we're always new and it's always fresh and vibrant every time you watch this. So I invite you to watch it a few times. Everything I do is about, if you repeat it, it's going to get stronger. So good evening, everyone. Yes, it's 9. I just want to make sure YouTube is okay and just checking in to make sure it's all right. And waiting for an SMS. So just waiting for that call. Great. So still waiting for a response. Is everything okay in YouTube at the moment? And we have a really beautiful group tonight from all over the world. I'm just checking in to make sure everything's all right on YouTube. Okay, perfect. Great. Well, excellent, excellent. So nice to connect with you all, and what a powerful time to be here and to reclaim our sovereignty of our own truth and who we really are. And what's been incredible at the moment is the amount of transformation and opportunities that are here for transformation. Also welcome anyone new who hasn't experienced the work that I do. So it's working vibrationally. And if the mind's active, it's all okay. Whatever's going on, sensations, simply you accept what is happening or whatever's active in you, it's going to work. I invite you not to push or not to try and put away thoughts if they're coming up. All thoughts are connected to wounds which are in our system, and if it's the ego part, negative or positive ego. So it's all related to different wounds. So I'm working through these fields, and this work will work deeper every time you watch this. So it's a field of energy, and I'm simply allowing you to resonate back into who you really are as a creator. And I'm combining, it's like a living field of many different, hundreds of different techniques, and it's just going to work. It works. So you can watch this sitting up or standing up or moving, whatever you feel drawn to, or if you want to watch it when you're sleeping. And the first time I'd recommend to watch it sitting up to really feel the energy, and it will just keep going deeper. So even when this finishes later on this evening, it's going to work. In between watching the webinars, it's going to work. Once it opens, it's like a dam. When you release a brick from the dam, slowly, 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 it's just going to have a breakthrough. You will have a breakthrough. Everything's self-responsibility. And if you have any health conditions and all, it's going to find, it will work in your system that you find your truth and take responsibility of your truth and whatever is happening in your life and your body. So I'm opening up the opportunity for you to take self-responsibility for working on yourself or working in your life or your business, whatever fields you want to improve in or develop in. So thank you everyone for being part of this, and it's such a great, strong field. And what a time to be here for this. And then the next one's going to be on Tuesday, 27th, which or the 29th, which is a full moon. So that's really going to be powerful as well. So for me, over the journey over years, I realized more and more how important it is to work with the physical aspect if you want to really make results in your life. And being aware of all the spiritual, all the non-physical aspects of spirit, of our spirit. So I'm going to guide you on a journey to really go inside, and there will be a point near the end of the webinar where there'll be different stages. So I'm going to say at one point, I really worked a lot with the cells and the information within the cells. And what I found was that when I start working with stem cells, they listen to everything, and whatever's in the subconsciousness, they start recreating based on that, or what you're listening to or what you're telling your cells. So the membrane of the cell, I'm going to invite you to release it energetically from your system. You could actually try that now. breathing into your cells. And the reason I'm saying release the membrane is because we're going to change so much in this webinar that if you release the membrane, it's the old you, like a snake shedding its skin, and the new you will come up, and the new you will vibrate on who you really are. So I'm working within the creation field before physical manifestation, and by activating the blueprint and the stem cells, and by releasing the membrane, then you start recreating a new you, more coherent to who you are, not coherent to your information you've taken on from your life or the environment or the media or your ancestors or even past lives. So let's begin. So the work, when I'm working, it works when I'm talking. A lot of things are happening in the background. I'll guide you in the meditations, but there's a lot more always happening in the background. So when you work on one part, it's going to work on every part of your life. And let's enjoy doing this and have fun with it. So I invite you first to take a deep breath into your heart and release slowly from the mouth. And the intention in this webinar series is to open up whatever mindsets you've been programmed with, which is not your truth, your soul truth. Whatever doctrines you've taken on from schooling, religion, or medicine, or whatever it is, whatever is not coherent with who you really are, that you've taken out from the ancestral lines, past life, this life, the womb, up to now. And taking a deep breath now into your spine, I invite you to. And being aware that you are spirit in a physical body, a physical spine, physical organs, physical skeleton. And I invite you to be aware of your non-physical part, only yours, only the intention is enough. And then we have many different subtle bodies. And the subtle bodies are very fine parts of us. And it's almost like a harp. When you play the harp, more strings of the harp will appear and you go into finer frequency. And then you play the same strings again and it goes finer. So it's almost like for every strand, every string in the harp, there's 10 more. And then you play it again, there's another 10 more, it multiplies. So they're the subtle bodies. And that's what I want to bring coherence with. Because when we freeze our system, we freeze the strings of the harp. And then we're in the 3D world. There's a lot more here than the 3D world, and I want to open that opportunity up for everybody this evening. So once again, taking a deep breath into the heart with the intention of your spine and your non-physical aspects, which can really melt into the spine. And if you imagine all the different color spectrums are all your subtle bodies, and they all have your physical aspect and the organs and everything. And the intention of your spine, that your spirit simply, and your subtle bodies, energetic bodies, melt into the spine. Very, very subtle. And I'm supporting you on many levels as you keep that intention. Now I invite you to breathe down your spine to your tailbone. And you can even lift your tailbone, like squeeze your tailbone. Say hello to your tailbone. Breathing down. And release. And the intention is that your tailbone, your cells, all your organs reconnect in coherence with the heart. Beautiful. And your subtle bodies are melting down to your tailbone. through your whole spine. Giving space. As you're coming down deeper into your spine, it's like spiraling down, clockwise or anti-clockwise, whatever feels right for you. And take a deep breath into your tailbone or your spine. Intention, opening your spine for your spirit. Release. As we're melting, 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 melting into the spine. Beautiful. Now I invite you to breathe into every cell in your body, and every cell in your body has the perfect blueprint of you. And before we do that, set the intention to release the membrane around the cells that will make everything easier. And now activating the blueprint of your cells, of you, your spirit, and your cells. Every cell is unique. Every cell is you. Every cell is pure love and important. Every cell, the intention is to bring the cells coherent with your heart. It's beautiful, and the Spirit is showing me all the different mindsets as we do this. It's beautiful. So they're all ready to be transformed. I love that. And now set the intention to, only the intention to open up your DNA strands. And they'll all open up. They're opening already. I can feel them. And they open up with all the information in them. And they actually have genetic memory fields in there as well. So we're going to start realigning them with your creator and set the intention to release, imagine a membrane being released from the DNA. as we go back into heart coherence with your creator. Beautiful. Just resetting the DNA strands, aligning them, grace, creation, love. This was the first work that came in for me, was resetting DNA and bringing them back into alignment with love, actually. And also with the color spectrum. Multi-dimensional. And there's numbers there as well in the resetting. Love working with it. I love the DNA. Your higher self, your guides are all working with you, supporting you. Your star council, your council. Activating completely your creator DNA in alignment. It's almost like a Rubik's Cube. Some are out of alignment and they're resetting, but it's very, very smooth and very simple. Beautiful. Set the intention to release. There's like a skin, a membrane around your bones. Set the intention to release that too. Coming deeper into the bone marrow. I invite you to set the intention to breathe into your bone marrow. Love the bone marrow. It's almost like the bones are like a bamboo, a living bamboo, flexible and strong and healthy, vibrant, aligned. Beautiful. And we're going deeper. How are you doing? Anyone want to share what the new sense is? Getting a sense of it? We're going deeper and deeper and deeper. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're really entering the bone structure now as well. And what was fascinating for me when I started going into the bones was how vibrant they are and the textures. And it's really like a forest in there. It's like healthy and vibrant and smooth and alive, rich. So going deeper and deeper into the bone marrow. And activating the stem cells and the spinal fluid. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, exactly. It is like the bamboo forest. I love the bamboo forest. with the soul of the bamboo, the soul of our bones. The bones for me are not what I was taught about the bones. It's much more flexible, they're healthy, they're vibrant, they're alive, and they're connected and moving together and flexible and strong and vibrant and freshness and fresh blood. As we go deeper and deeper into the bone structure, the bones are really important for me because from the bones, if I go really to the bones, then all my subtle bodies can connect to them and align. And if we clear what's in the bone structure, then that's the clear universe, and then that's the resonance we give out. So let's go deeper into the bones. Intention again to go deeper into the bone marrow. I love it, I love it, I love it. And the bone marrow around the rib cage, or anywhere you feel you want to go with this. Each time you watch this, you bring focus into all the bone marrow, in your whole bone structure, your spine. So we're going deeper and deeper and deeper. And as we go deeper, your subtle bodies are activating within the bone structure, almost like the bamboo forest. That you have the green and the vibrant and the oxygen, Mother Earth, the sunlight, fluid. And then we have our star genetic information, which can open up into the bamboo, which is the bones. We have crystalline bone structure as well, with our subtle bodies, which is very smooth. And we go deeper and deeper and deeper into the bone structure. I'm also bringing in different archetypes to support you as well. And blueprint, I want to set the intention that the blueprint, beautiful Mel, the blueprint activates. Beautiful. Now the blueprint is coherent. Now I want to call down, we have got our star subtle bodies. So I want to call our star being, which is us, and invite our star being into our DNA and into our bones and into the tissue and the cells and the fascia tissue, the cartilage. As we're still keep the intention of the bones, and everything will unravel around the bones, melting into yourself. Element water. Going deeper and deeper into the bone marrow. And imagine the blood in there, but it's rich platelets in there. And all the blueprint of the platelets in the blood. And the iron. The universe is inside the bones, the universe inside your physical heart and the organs. Now I invite you to set the intention to connect to the blood, physical heart. And your physical heart has a soul, blueprint of the heart, the blueprint of the universe heart. And the arteries, the veins, the capillaries. I love the capillaries. I love the way the finer capillaries are in the brain and the blood rushes through the brain and the finer capillaries all over the body. So I'm going to just guide the blood around the whole body, up into the brain and the finer capillaries and the connective tissue. And what I'm doing now is setting the intention that in the blood, there's a lot of genetic information and memory fields and mindsets. So I'm setting the intention that your spirit, your blueprint, dissolves them and all the teachings are coherent with your soul. It's like de-traumatizing, taking the trauma out of the blueprints, the blood. Everything flows back into flow and creation, life force and vibrant. Ease, beautiful. You're getting a sense of the way the blood is flowing around the brain. And I'm setting intention. I've worked so much with the brain, the capillaries, and the way the finer capillaries are in the brain. So I'm just guiding them to massage them and open them up even more. And maybe some of them are sleeping and they can start activating, and the blueprint of your brain will start activating. And the brain is like diving into the universe, colors and vibration. As it charges up. Going deeper and deeper into the universe within the brain. This is simply washing out the belief systems. I've worked for years going through every single part of my body to release the information which was in the body so spirit can embody. So I'm just giving you this vibration, the intention and resonance. So then it's your self-responsibility, but your spirit's doing it already. It's almost like cobwebs clearing from the brain, and then you dive into the brain and the brain opens and is alive and vibrant. And your body wisdom is guiding the whole thing now. It's guiding you. Breathe into the heart and the brain, and the blood flow is cleaning out the entire system. And the stem cells are active. And the blueprint is active of every organ. And your soul, your star blueprint is active within the brain structure and the cells and the DNA. That everything's going into coherence with you as a creator. Pure creation, in flow. Now we're going deeper into the tissue, the fascial tissue, ligaments, joints, cartilage. And I invite you to set the intention to release the membrane around the brain stem, and also the membrane around your nervous system and central nervous system. So go deep, deep, deep now into the nervous system. And it's like the old nervous system unravels out. And it's like your star being nervous system is active, the creator's nervous system is active. Set the intention to stay with your nervous system for a few moments. And breathing into the nervous system, the fresh, bright, new nervous system, as it's becoming coherent with you as a creator and your heart, coherent with your heart. As we're melting and melting into oneself. Breathing into this new space. Beautiful and fluid. As we're going deeper inside, and every breath you're going deeper into the cells. Beautiful, Anna. How are you feeling? Anyone like to share? So going deeper and deeper and deeper into oneself. And new spaces. Beautiful. And breathe into the stomach and release. The stomach and the digestion can release now through the breath. And now another layer of membrane around the cells. Release, set the intention to release it. And more of your starbeam and your color spectrum, subtle bodies can flow in. As we're melting deeper into oneself. And we're shedding those snake skins and the new vibrant senses. It's flowing. And the subtle bodies, material and sensual, it's actual. The subtle bodies are very sensual. It's pure creation. So I'm going to open up the very fine subtle bodies now. And they all connect to the bones. And melt, 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 melt. Innocence, innocence. And the whole time you can really breathe into the digestion and just simply release. So going deeper and deeper into ourselves. Giving space to the energies inside you, which is you. And your spirit simply flows down into all of you and all the new spaces inside you, but all your subtle bodies move into alignment, coherence with the heart. And all the subtle bodies go into coherence from the bone marrow out. It's a new way of embodying. I was working on this last night. And we have these very, very strong, honorable parts of our subtle body and coherence and grace within the subtle bodies. So these are the frequencies I'm setting the intention to open. Each subtle body is unique and has grace, love, dignity, and honor. And almost like standards, they know exactly the vibration. So I'm honoring them and loving each one of the subtle body frequencies. And then the coherence of them open up in the whole bone structure and in every vibration of you. It's almost like the butterfly wings, just opening, opening, opening. And they're translucent and in colors and vibration. Everything flows away, which doesn't resonate with this dignity, honor, and grace. Creation. And they're silky, smooth, almond water. Activating now the crystalline spinal fluid. And the spinal fluid and the pineal gland, serotonin, oxytocin. Breathing into every cell in your body, lungs. It's the smoothness and oxytocin, serotonin just flows through the spaces between spaces. And the color spectrum of the subtle bodies are all open and flowing now and coherent. The universal flow. And the color spectrums within your DNA and your cells are open and flowing in coherence with your soul and the blueprint of your soul. In coherence with the blueprint of every subtle body. In complete alignment, grace, creation, fertility, life force. And shedding more skins, and they just flow away, they flow away, they flow away. Giving space. Breathing deep into the digestion. As you flow deeper and deeper and deeper into your digestion, deeper and deeper and deeper into the groin area. And the cells. And I invite you to set the intention again. Let's go deeper into the bone marrow, because all the subtle bodies and coherence with the subtle bodies and the color spectrum is active in the bone marrow now. Imagine you're going on a journey deep within the bones. And it's like traveling through the universe inside the bones and the bamboo forest within inside. And we're going deeper and deeper into the bone marrow. The blueprint of the bone marrow and the stem cells. Blueprint of you. Blueprint of creation. I love this. It's like the whole All the bones are alive and vibrant and flexible and in coherence with each other, in coherence with mind, body, spirit, coherence with the subtle bodies. I can feel all the tissue and organs in coherence, the blood in coherence, the brain in coherence, the cells in coherence, the body wisdom in coherence with the cells, with the blood, and with the subtle bodies. Coherence with the DNA. The light coming down from your cord, from the center of all the suns, to your star, all the way down your DNA, through your bone marrow, through your spine, and all the way into the star, Mother Earth, your star. The end fountain, youth running up through from Mother Earth into your cells, your bone structure, the light, the golden light coming down. Element water, fresh oxygen. Giving space between the spaces and allowance to whatever's there at the moment. Breathing into digestion. Breathing now into the sacrum. And imagine there's hundreds of you, all different colors and vibration. And these all subtle, finer qualities, subtle bodies of you is sitting into your sacrum. As you come down into your sacrum and into your cells, and all these fine qualities of you are just becoming coherent with each other and sitting into you, but it's all you, and they're all different aspects of you. We don't even have to know the names, but they're all qualities of you. They're all qualities of you. It's almost like the rose petals, just layers upon layers and layers and layers of subtle bodies. The physical aspects, the first one, and then you have all the rose petals, and the softer and the non-physical ones and the colorful ones, melting and melting and melting and melting into yourself. Fertility, creation. You're sitting down into your base, into your sacrum, to your hips in a brand new way. And there's a new coherence as you're brand new in your system, and you're new in your spine and your cells and your bones. And we want to balance everything now. So you can set the intention that your left side is coherent with your right side. All the subtle bodies in you is coherent. Left is coherent with the right side in a brand new way. Miracles. Embodiment. Right side is coherent with the left side in a brand new way. Miracles. Embodiment. Front is coherent with the back in a brand new way. Miracles. Embodiment. Back is coherent with the front in a brand new way. Miracles. Embodiment. Almond water. Above is coherent with below in a brand new way. Miracles. Transformed. Above is coherent with below in a brand new way. Juicy. Below is coherent with above in a brand new way. Miracles. Transformed. Low is coherent with above in a brand new way. Grace. Miracles. Transformed. The heart, mind, is coherent with the heart, it's the gut, in a brand new way. Miracles. Transformed. Heart, mind, the gut mind is coherent with the heart mind. Miracles. Transformed. The heart mind is coherent with the universal mind of consciousness. Miracles. Transformed. The heart, universal truth upon truths, is coherent with the universal truth upon truths. Universal truth is coherent with your soul truth. Miracles aligned. Your universal truth is coherent with the universe truth. Releasing the membrane around the brain again and the skin and the cell membrane. Your star information, DNA can open up. Your subtle bodies, the color spectrum can enter your cells even deeper. Melting deeper and deeper into your cells. Fluid, silky, home, free. Sovereignty. Coherence. Breathing into your new vibration. And one more time, release the cell membrane and the membrane around your whole being and the membrane around every subtle body. As you breathe down the new frequency of you and your stem cells and your blueprint of your soul open and the blueprint of the universe open in you. universal love, self-love, coherence. Freedom. Imagine you came with this frequency and you chose to be born or come here to earth with this frequency. And all through your childhood, all the way up to now, you've always had this frequency, always had this frequency, right up to now, filling every cell, every fiber of your being, and just imagining a star in creation right now in your cells. There's a brand new star in every cell, and it's only creating right now. Breathe into it again. Bring the awareness to that new star forming inside every cell, and that is your essence and the purest form of you and creation. That is you creating right here, right now, home inside you. Coherence with that star and that universal truth, free star in you. Manifesting to your heart frequency, coherence. The blueprint of universal truth in your cells as your stars in formation right here, right now, in every cell in your body. So breathing into your heart, breathing into your cells. So all the cells and the body wisdom's in coherence with your heart and your new vibration, new blueprint of you arrived. Free. Space. I invite you to stay with this new frequency. What is you in manifestation at the moment? The new you. And you are a brand new star here on Earth for the first time in this form. Arrived. Loved. Free. Creation. Pure sovereignty of you as a creator here on Earth. I invite you to take a deep breath into your heart and imagine you as that star, radiating out this new frequency of creation out to the world. And you're radiating out this new frequency to man on Earth at the moment, and Mother Earth. So we're all vibrating on a new vibration of truth, freedom, and coherence with the heart. Universal truth. You are the sun, you are creation. Total embodiment of you. Thank you, everyone. That was amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you to our guides for guiding us. And the new feeling, anyone like to share the new feeling of your new star in you? Beautiful. I love that vastness. Beautiful, free and sovereign. Great, beautiful. Christine, expand it. And we are totally transformed. Heaven on earth arrived. I love that word, radiant. Yes. And you can watch this again and we'll keep vibrating higher and higher. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, everyone. And yeah, thank you for all your feedback. And I invite you to share how the new results focus on the new and the newness in you. If you want to leave some feedback on Instagram or Facebook in the next day or two. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on the full moon. It's going to be amazing, amazing, amazing. What a time to be here. And we're fully coherent and supported by our guides and by each other. And thank you for holding such a strong vessel, everybody. We were all part of this and we all shared our love and vibration into this vessel. So I want to thank you all and honor you all, and also honor anyone who comes in later because you're still in this vessel. And I want to thank you all. Thank you. Have a beautiful, beautiful new discovery of you on this planet. It's been amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. And I look forward to seeing you on the next webinar. Thank you. And thank you, Sergio, for doing all the work in the background, supporting everyone. Thank you, everyone. Sending you love and gratitude.